on to the second question now, and Wesley Miller will start with you, and then you'll have 2 minutes. Each candidate will have 2 minutes, and Wesley, you'll have a 30-second rebuttal at the end if you wish. The question is this: in assessing the county budget, have you found places where you believe too much money is being spent or not enough? Where would you propose to move excess funds or find new revenue to fill any shortfalls? Yes, sir. In assessing the county budget, have you found places where you believe too much money is being spent or not enough? And where would you propose to move excess funds or find new resources to fill any shortfalls?
Well, I mean, that's probably different for each thing, because every year you don't know what the weather's going to do, what material you may need, or material you may run into you do need. So I'm not for sure of the whole. I know the budget, but I don't see where. I'm not for sure where you would move money to change something, because some of that kind of depends on what you're doing and the weather, traffic.
Thank you. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, in assessing the county budget, have you found places where you believe too much money is being spent or not enough? Where would you propose to move excess funds or find new revenue to fill any shortfalls?
Well, I don't believe enough money is being spent on the roads. Where we get the money, God only knows that. I'm sure I could dig around and find it. I think the roads need more of our attention than anything else.
All right, Lance, would you like me to repeat the question? Thank you.
So I think it would be bad policy to come up here and not knowing who everyone works for to say we need to take money from them. So I don't think there's anybody that we need to take money away from in the county. I feel like that there are places we could spend more. And there are certain departments that end up with surpluses at the end of the year. The first one that comes to mind is our emergency services. You know, as far as like county fire, we're constantly training new firemen. And at no fault of theirs, they're going to the Metroplex to make higher paid jobs. And our county fire department does a great job. But we should work to try to find a way that we can pay them a living where they want to stay. I think that's of the utmost important. I know Sheriff's Office the same way. We got to find ways to compensate our officers to where they are tempted to stay here. A lot of them want to stay here anyway. This is their home. But we all know how money goes. You can make more there, and you have to follow a better future for your family. Thank you.
Travis, would you like me to repeat the question?
Sure.
In assessing the county budget, have you found places where you believe too much money is being spent or not enough? Where would you propose to move excess funds or find new revenue to fill any shortfalls?
As a commissioner, they are not the only ones that come up with a budget. According to Texas Association of Counties, Chapter 111, that it comes down to the county judge, which is the officer for making the budget with the help from the auditor, that they will seek information from a commissioner if they need to move money from one side to another, or if they need to delegate money from one area to another. And as far as moving throughout the year, if you're running short in one place, that's where you've got to be a good steward of your budget to know that if you're going to be overshot in one area, you've got to be able to pull from another. That you've got to know good enough that if you're going to be short on your road, then you've got to be able to make your cuts. You can't pull from another department. Thank you.
Thank you. Bill Holden, would you like me to repeat the question? Thank you.
Road bridge money is where everybody sees the biggest number where the money's spent. But a lot of those changes are going to happen hopefully next year. I believe if we can get Donald Trump in office, a lot of the problems, we'll switch it around here. A lot of the problems is the oil's too high. That's the biggest problem. You can't repair more roads. You can't do more road work without cheaper oil. $97 a barrel is nothing like what it was when Donald Trump was off, $42.50, $45. So they give you double the run on oil. But logic just tells you, are we doing everything perfect? Maybe we are, maybe we're not. But you can look at the cost of lease equipment, the equipment cost, repairs, all of those things are the next thing in line on our budget that tells us where the money's going. It's not going to employees. It's not going to benefits. All your taxes are all set. Sooner or later, all that's going to come out automatically. That has nothing to do. But if we don't get cheaper goods to do the job, which this oil, if we do get a Republican in there, Donald Trump, then that's going to solve a lot of our problems, I believe. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Barker, would you like me to repeat the question?
We always need more money. Right now, we're looking at a $26 million budget for this year. The commissioners will sit down with the judge and we will distribute those funds to 30 different departments. When he was questioning where the money was going, it's going to 30 different departments throughout the county. That's not counting the road and bridge. What's left over pretty much goes to the road and bridge. My budget is $1.6 million. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. But I guarantee you, with the cost of oil and materials, equipment, and repair, I will go through that $1.6 million this year. Everything is rising faster than we can count it, and we need to continue. Well, first of all, I'd like to say we have been able to reduce the tax rate the last 3 years in a row due to the growth that we're experiencing. And a lot of that 26 million that we're seeing there is because of growth. Thank you.
Mr. Miller, you have an opportunity for rebuttal if you'd like it. Okay, we'll move on. Gentlemen, two down, 2 to go. Here's question number 3, and Steve Smith, we'll start with you. In your opinion, what is the best method of road construction while working within the county budget? In your opinion, what is the best method of road construction while working within the county budget?
I believe if you get the ditches cleared out, be the first thing. If you wanted to have nowhere to go, sits on the road, it's just gonna, I don't care what you build your road out of, it's just gonna ruin it. I believe maybe about the first thing I would do is attack the road ditches and get them all cleared out first, and then start working on the main road.
Lance Knox, repeat the question? Yeah. In your opinion, what is the best method of road construction while working within the county budget?
I think the best method is through prioritization. I mean, I don't know if you mean physically how to go build the road, but as far as how we go about determining what gets fixed, at what rate they all get fixed, certainly we want to stay within the confines of our budget, and we just take getting out there and making a comprehensive list of where we need to start, what needs the most attention, and go from there. Thank you.
Travis Thompson, you want me to repeat the question? Yeah. In your opinion, what is the best method of road construction while working within the county budget?
Well, the best methods of road construction in the county budget would be hiring personnel that's experienced. I'm experienced in building roads, and I intend to help build roads if I'm not employed. That if you can hire personnel who runs the equipment and knows efficiently how to run the equipment and even work on the equipment, then you're not having to outsource, and you're not having to expect one person of your crew or two people of your crew to cover more jobs in building a road. It takes multiple hands and multiple people working in unison together to build a good road. And we're staying within the budget. Thank you.
Bill Holder.
I have to agree a little bit about the ditches. Obviously, if it's water's puddle and it's running across the road, and you know what's going to happen next. The main thing is you got to have a road. You got to have a base. Just like anything that we do, we've got to have a good base. Start with a good base. The rest of it's going to handle itself. But I'll leave with one thing. I talked to a very long-term older commissioner. He said, stockpile, stockpile, stockpile.
Thank you. Commissioner Barker.
The best road to stay within your county budget is a dirt road. All you have to do is go play it every now and then. There are several different methods of building a road. Primarily, we use rock and oil sand roads. But I have started a program where I hire an outside contractor to do a half a mile each summer. I know that's not much, but it's a start. I've gotten about 4 miles done so far. If you do an asphalt road, and there is no design for a county road, because of the type of material, the sand and the dirt and the clay and the blackland that we have, there is no specification for a road in Hutchins County. It's left up to each commissioner to use the material that he thinks best for his particular soil conditions.
Mr. Miller, in your opinion, what is the best method of road construction while working within your county budget?
Well, I believe that the experience, I mean, working on the roads every day, I'm out there every day, I know the job and what it takes to work on and build county roads. And that's one thing, I try to work with the guys, and drainage is a big issue. If the water don't drain, you'll never have a good road. But for me, or for the way we do it, and mix it all, and you have to do it in the hot summer because the oil won't mix right. You try to do it in cooler weather, but it's around 100,000, I think, a mile, and that's not very much. So, to me, doing the work in-house ourselves is the best way to do it.
Thank you. Steve Smith.
The rest of the Precinct 1 Commissioner Forum is on Commissioner number 3 video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you on Commissioner Forum video number 3.